This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And they're able to get him down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Moss. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring out third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Touchdown, Louisville. They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll try a pass here. Looks to the left, pass caught, and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. They mix it up with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Grab behind the line. It's McCoy. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
With the catch, it's Pittman. He made the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. The drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback. The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Great cut there.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Cardinals will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Moss. Signs the quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Looking right, this one caught. That picks up the 1st down. Will spot it at the 39.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Knowles. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And it's caught from inside the 20. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? To the air, it's Moss. Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
2nd down after that previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the 1st quarter clock winds down. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Bell. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. 1st and goal here for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
To throw, it's Castellanos. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Knowles line it up with 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, here we go. I mean, you have not come this far to get this close to be conservative and kick a field goal. To me, you've got to take this chance. You only get so many opportunities to be this close in a national championship game. Get the ball into the end zone.
And he's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the point.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. Down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Bell. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The completion makes it second and short. It's McCoy. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Gets made on the out route. Touchdown, Florida State. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Play fake, looking to throw. He makes the catch. The two-point conversion gets them back within 1 point now. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Back to throw. It's Moss. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Brown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Back to throw. It's Moss. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Louisville. This offense really clicking.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Cardinals will kick this away to get the second half going. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea of they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Knowles. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Offense is back out there on the field. On the run, it's Brown. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. looking downfield. It's Moss. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Cardinals will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Throwing off play action. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Cardinals line up with a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Cardinals. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Powering through a tackle. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Using his legs, it's Williams. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come out 2nd and 15 after the loss. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Knowles come to the line in a hurry up. Back in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Dropping back. It's Moss. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's just textbook right there.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the Seminoles are in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. It's the running back in the flat. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's a good positive gain there on first and goal. And here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The fourth quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
And on second goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And he's hit right as he throws it and complete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Dropping back, it's Moss. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Could take it all the way.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost.
Touchdown, Knowles. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Okay, so here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Bell. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Moss. Running back has it on the screen now. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion sets up a third down play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. And the Cardinals will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This guy.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Cardinals are going to cash in this red zone trip. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Makes a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Moss. Caught near the sticks. It's Lacey. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go, down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. To throw, it's Castellanos. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. The sure hands, it's Davis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
The Seminoles have first and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the right side.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the Knowles look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed it.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. Scanning the field, it's Moss. What a catch! And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab near the sticks. It's Collins. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Close to the tight end. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go. Powering through the defender. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. Let's see if we can get to that 3rd series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Knowles are in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab behind the line, it's McCoy. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins.
He's got it, enough for a 1st down. And the Seminoles churn out another 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pittman. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to throw. It's Moss. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. He's running out of time here. Caught on the outside. It's Brown. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. He's got it right near the end zone. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking for 6. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. To throw, it's Moss. Receiver makes the catch. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards. The Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime. Caught near the goal line. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
63.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Will not be brought down. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they answer in overtime.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that 2nd overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is. See if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Catch made on the left side. And he gets in there. The 2-point try wins the game in overtime. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.